What's up, y'all, and welcome back.
Go ratchet in this bitch. Oh no, no cabin in this bitch. Go white me rabbit in this bitch. My gun go rabbit in this bitch. I've been up 6 weeks shooting like no whiskey. Feel like I'm maverick in this bitch. 40 don't tip me. Show me that you can keep far from average in this.
The Expanse, Season 2, Episode 3. A lot has happened in Episode 2 so far. We lost, well, we didn't lose anybody. We had a shadow government conspiracy that was going on that Christian and them was trying to still trying to unravel because someone's got a hit out on her as well. Even though I think Jewel is behind this JP. I just call him JP Mao. My cap falling off. I just call him JP Mao. Because I know it's Jewel Pierre Mao, but JP just kind of sounds better to me. So anyway, yeah, I think he's behind this whole shadow government conspiracy thing, and at the same time, I feel like Aaron Wright supporting him all the way to the fullest by the looks of it, or either that, or he's got like his own little game plan going on that I haven't seen yet. But he's helping covering the tracks of what happened at like Phoebe Station and a whole bunch of other things alongside Joel. And yeah, Holden and Miller and the crew, they met up with Fred Johnson again. They told him about this whole business that that happened on Aero Station. I'm trying to remember everything now. That happened on Aero Station. They explained to him that like I think Dresden or someone was behind it, and then they found like where Dresden was hiding at. So they hijacked the ship. I think they hijacked it. They infiltrated it. That's the word I'm looking for. They infiltrated it. They found Dresden, and Miller did the right thing by shooting Dresden in the head. I think Fred Johnson was gonna let him live because Dresden said some stuff like this proto-molecule thing that they were experimenting on. It could be the cure to everything, and like it could save humanity and such. I don't even know, but Fred Johnson and I think Holden was both of them, they were willing to give this man another chance. And I'm over here with Team Miller. I'm like, nah, just shoot him. Get rid of this man. This man's just gonna keep hurting other people. He's gonna keep experimenting on other people. So in my opinion, I think Miller did the right thing. I know there's probably the people that will probably disagree with me, but there are others that have agreed with me, and it was the best solution. Dresden had to go. Miller did the right thing. But we're here back with The Expanse Season 2 Episode 3. And hopefully we get to see more of the other crew that we saw in like Episode 1, Gunny and them. Because I'm still curious about her. I still want to see more story about the whole Martians and all that. They were pretty interesting to look at. Interesting to see what their point of view is on everything. Because you got like Holden's people, not Holden's people, but like the people on the Sirius station, they're all about remember the Kant, and it seems like the people on Mars are all about remember the Donager. So yeah, everyone's like beefing with everyone, while I think Jules just sitting back, relaxing, watching everything go down so he can reap the benefits. But that being said, let's get into Episode 2. Let's go. Oh, this definitely gotta be Gunny. Look at these ships.
Denounced the sneak attack as a lawless and cowardly act by Earth.
They ruined our goddamn sky.
Oh, so that wasn't Gunny and that was Earth.
There's no way this goes anywhere but war.
Marines, who do we fight for?
Mars!
Who do we fight for?
Mars!
Suit up. We need to train. War is coming.
Hey, I like Gunny. Gunny got something about her that I like.
What we should be doing is trying to get out of this mess while we still can.
I'm not scared. Our Navy might be older and slower, but the numbers are still on our side. We have enough ships to shoot theirs down. We could knock Mars
but technology ain't on y'all side.
When it comes to that.
Did you know that Martian Marines always train at 1G Earth gravity?
You know, I actually wonder if like one of those in Gunny's crew knows Alex, because Alex is a former Martian, isn't he? I bet one of them knows Alex. Also, I do apologize if you guys hear background noises. One day y'all won't hear no background noises.
We clear? You shouldn't even be on this station!
Hey, it's something you need to get off your chest there?
For real.
Stop it! Holden. Come on.
What's Holden all mad about? He knows what Justin did. He was there when Holden tripping out.
And I'll get you on it. It's time for you to go.
I have my gun back.
What they all angry about? They was really gonna let Dresden experiment on more people? Even under their supervision? Nah. Miller was right by what he did. I would have done the same. And Amos is about to tell him the same thing.
Captain had us clean out your quarters. Naomi dropped a few cancer med charges in there for you.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have asked for permission, too.
Well, here's the thing. You and me, we're a lot alike.
See, I knew it. I knew these two were gonna get along.
But the captain, well, he's as close to righteous as it gets out here.
I figured we'd order a lot of room service.
Miller just...
He got you out of Eris alive.
He shot an unarmed man right in the head.
Bro, you got Naomi fine self in your room and you still thinking about that.
He was gonna talk. We could have used him.
We could have what? Worked out a deal.
Exactly.
With a man who casually murdered countless belters. A man
Exactly.
who was a threat to all human life. And that is why Miller shot him.
He didn't have the right to make that decision.
But you do.
Exactly. See, even Naomi agrees. Holden was on that station. Here comes Diogo.
Hey, Yum Sing.
Yum Sing.
Yum Sing.
I'm a little busy.
That's
here.
definitely what Naomi
You're
said.
the biggest dick in the universe, but now we make a big party for you. You're a hero, man.
Ah, come. You stay with me.
Yeah.
You want a bus now?
I think Diogo might grow on me. Seems fun.
I see the way y'all look at me. Huh? Like I don't belong here. Your family just bought your way into the Corps.
That's enough.
Ooh.
Settle down. Go fetch.
Oh wow. Yeah, I was about to say I would sweat. Ooh. I mean, they didn't gotta treat him like that. He ain't got nothing to do with what happened. Was that Travis? Is that Travis? The one y'all said that's the only Earthborner?
Beltaloda.
I feel like Diogo is gonna see Miller as like his new uncle or something. After his uncle sacrificed himself, he needs like a sort of father figure or something. And I think Miller might be that sort of father figure to Diogo. I don't know. I feel like that's what's gonna happen if Diogo makes it that far. Julie.
Son of a bitch!
This is giving me Zion vibes from the Matrix. Something's happening on Eros. I want to know what's happening. You come out, Spy Master.
Give it to me, please.
Is he on the line?
Right now, this is just a bad idea. But you hit send, and it's treason.
If I do nothing, millions could die. Colonel Johnson, I'm Christian Abasorala. A facade to protect myself. Because you were right. There are people in my government who are willing to take us to the brink of annihilation for reasons that I still cannot fathom. I need evidence. Anything I can use to turn the guns of Earth and Mars away from each other before it's too late.
the OPA will put a hit out on you.
Well, then I guess it's gonna have to be our little secret then, huh?
Facts. Because if it gets leaked, then we know who spoke. Okay, this guy is kind of smart. He's mapping out this station. Get him, Amos. Get him.
I was on Eros. I saw Julie Mao. And she was sitting on the shower floor. Blue barnacles jutting out of her mouth, out of her body, snaking out of her hair, growing up against the walls, naked as Eve. Dead.
Beautiful.
Beautifully dead.
Not dead. Becoming. And at the very center, a particle nothing leads to, like a seed crystal that requires and provides a massive amount of energy.
Amos is smart. He knows how to get answers out of people. He just spoke his language, spoke his lingo, and this man started confessing everything. Wait, this is a Mormon, isn't it?
I was born into this, but I've never doubted it.
No. I mean, the big one. Nah, ooh.
Yeah.
I had a private chat with Cortazar, and Eros is his pedophilia.
You were talking about stopping it, taking it away. That's why he wouldn't help you.
See, Amos has got the smarts. This is why I like this guy.
The protomolecule is the first evidence of a tree of life apart from our own. Didn't come with an instruction manual.
Notice how that drawing's gotten bigger behind Amos?
Wasn't enough for you.
This guy's mapping something out, and I think it's a station.
10 levels of environmental engineering, crew quarters.
Jeez,
schools,
that's Nauvoo?
Wastewater treatment, machine shops, forges. And at the center, a piece of Earth curved back on itself. Some felt that taking entire families on a journey that their grandchildren wouldn't see the end of was inhuman.
I want to go to Nauvoo. It's so beautiful.
This is our temple. You're welcome here.
So it's communicating through the radio waves. And this is what Diogo was talking about, kinda.
Speeding up. No. Counting down.
Counting down to what?
It's building.
A community.
Something.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know, I never heard Christian curse before. That just came out. That just sounded weird to me. Yeah, y'all better respect Travis. Put some respect on his name. I don't know, I kind of like Gunny's crew. Like, they seem like they're about that action, but they seem like a real loyal crew to each other.
Any idea how we can take out a whole asteroid?
Yeah. With that.
Nauvoo. Smart, okay. Well, that was the end of episode... Was that episode 3? Yeah, that was episode 3. We're done with episode 3. So that little ending just at the moment, was that the Nauvoo? Or Novu, as they call it? I don't know what the proper name is. Y'all gonna have to help me out with that name too. But was that the paradise that he was looking at, or was that the ship that's still on its way to the Nauvoo? I don't know yet. But that's smart. I only caught that now at the end. Like, that's smart thinking from Miller's part. See, they need Miller. Like, Holden and them, they need Miller. So does Fred Johnson. And at the moment, I guess Fred Johnson kind of trustworthy. I'm kind of in the beginning I didn't trust the guy, but now I'm kind of like team Fred Johnson. I don't know. Like he's just trying to do the right thing, you know, after what happened in his past, from what was explained in episode 2. But yeah, like I feel Miller on that. See, Miller don't just shoot people for the sake of it or for revenge. He, like he said, like Dresden was making sense, but if they let Dresden continue with that, more people had to get hurt, more people would have to been sacrificed for them to understand this proto-molecule even more. And yeah, nah. So yeah, Miller did the right thing. And I know Miller's probably gonna be on this mission again with Holden and them, and Holden's gonna be like, why is he here? We didn't invite him. And then Fred Johnson's gonna be like, this was Miller's idea, so put some respect on Miller's name too. So yeah, I learned today, well, not today, I heard Naomi say this, and I just want to say, yeah, I'm saying to y'all too. I just like the language, I'm sorry. Like, so the way they was treating Travis earlier, that's all I wanted to talk about as well. If like with the way things went down with Earth and Mars, if Travis was to betray them and stuff like Alex did, would he be considered like a well walla? Because I remember well walla means like traitor or something. But that isn't that like Belter slang anyway. But yeah, the way they were treating Travis, I was not for it. They were like just looking at Travis like it was his fault of what happened. The man has been with them on missions for who knows how long, and just because Earthers did certain things, suddenly it's Travis's fault. So yeah, I didn't like the way they was treating him like that. It was like kind of silly, but they made amends. I mean, they're like Holden's crew. They're also kind of like a family. So like when Gunny like helped him out there at the end with like some tools and stuff, the rest of the crew was like, hey man. It was kind of like a little way of them saying sorry for treating you like that. We're one crew. We're family and all that. So I like that. That was nice. It was like a heartwarming moment at the end, just to see them finally come to agreements again. But I'm sure they're gonna have spats again. That's why I say they remind me a little bit of Holden and them's crew, because Holden, Amos, Miller, Naomi, Alex, they also have their little personal spats. And this is what I got from Gunny's crew as well. And this is why I would love to see those two groups just meet up with each other. Like, we got all the big stuff happening with like Christian communicating with Fred Johnson. We haven't seen Anderson Dawes in a hot minute. I don't know where he is. He's just chilling on series, I guess. But yeah, we have all these big things happening, but then you got these two little crews that's low-key doing their thing. Like Holden and his crew, they're trying to figure out what happened on Eros, and then you got Gunny's crew, who's trying to go to war with the Earthers because I don't know, some asteroid got blown up in the beginning from what I saw. At first I thought it was the Martians attacking, but then I realized it was the Earthers. But Gunny, like I said, she's very goal-driven, and like it looks like the whole crew is goal-driven, but Gunny more so than others. Yeah, music's still coming from Eros. Like I realized Diogo pointed this out to Miller earlier. He said like there's still some DJ or something still playing on Eros, but I don't even think that's the point. Like maybe it is still like playing music waves or something, but with the proto molecule I think it's like somehow sending out like radio waves, like in a way of communicating or something. I don't know. It was like that weird prisoner said like that it was counting down to something, and he was and it's building something. So we definitely got to go back to Eros so we can go see what's happening on Eros, what that thing is building, and hopefully we get to see Kenzo, because I know Kenzo got grabbed Dead by Daylight style and took to the heavens. We don't know where he is, what happened to him, but something tells me that man is still alive. We haven't seen him for a good couple of episodes. Maybe he's dead, maybe he's not. I don't know. You ain't dead until I see you dead. Then the prisoner that they were interrogating, like Amos knows how to get into people's heads. I like how Amos thinks. Amos has, like I said, he's always had that street knowledge, and he's always had a way of like talking to certain people. He just knows how to get answers out of people. So Amos is a good like addition to Holden's crew. Like they should, like, even with the problems that Amos has, he has his ways of figuring stuff out. And then this prisoner, he was drawing something on a window. Like it looked like he was mapping out the ship to me. I think he was getting his Michael Schofield on that window, and no one clocked that. They think he's just doing drawings. it looked to me like he was mapping out the station. It could be that he was mapping out Eero Station, or he could be mapping out the Tycho Station, because I mean he was being transferred from cell to cell, and then they got him into the interrogation room. And when Holden and Amos came back to interrogate him, it filled up the whole window. It was a whole big picture after that. So I think he's like mapping out the station if in case he does escape. And something tells me he is gonna escape, and he knows exactly where to go after that. Like he's mapped it out. And he's smart. There's something we definitely got to see more about that prisoner. I didn't catch his name. I didn't hear his name or anything, but hopefully we see something. Yeah. Then there's the Nauvoo. Nauvoo's like a paradise. Am I saying that right? Nauvoo, or am I saying it all the way wrong? It's like a personal paradise for the Mormons by the looks of it. It's like they say it's their own personal Eden. That thing is very huge. And I think that is what Miller was pointing at. I think that is what he said. Like he said, if we can take this thing, we can take down Eero Station. So, yeah, I would like to see what happens in episode 4. If they get to that point of taking that thing to episode 4 and like going to go destroy that. But I think I might drag out for a good few episodes, because the other thing is they got to get a hold of that thing, which means they got to gain someone's trust to get onto that ship, and then take and basically hijack Nauvoo by the looks of it. So that personal paradise is gonna become someone's personal hell when they take it away to Eero Station. All that beauty will just be gone, pretty much. And something tells me we might see Julie Mao in Eros as well, like not her body form, but like her proto, like the proto molecule version of Julie Mao. Like I know there was like this blue anomaly thing that was attacking Kenzo before they took him to the heavens, and something tells me it might be connected to Julie. I don't know. The machine switched on, which was absorbing energy basically. They shouldn't have left those machines there, but I think Dresden did that on purpose, because he was still trying to get something out of that. So yeah, yeah, that's pretty much all the things I wanted to touch on, and hopefully we'll see what happens in episode 3 next time on The Expanse. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Hit that like button, and we are out. Bash Smash.